I think I got a couple dings and dents on the soul through my time in service. I put my entire worth on what can I provide. Built up sort of a facade of who I was, going through life just treading water with no direction, no rhyme or reason, pulling a boat, left to your own devices. Now, God used that. He's been chipping away at that shell, trying to get it to break apart and let me see myself for who I really am. We all kind of went through a tough time the past few years. During COVID, sitting in the camp room, I was given the gift of time. I started looking at religion broadly. Basically, every religion on the planet gives credit in some way, shape, or form to Jesus. They funnel it down for you. Everybody gives credit to Jesus, but Jesus gives credit to himself. I am the way, the truth, the life. It was a conversation that I was having with my wife, Karen, before bed, and she mentioned that she prays for me, and I had no idea. Later that very same week, I was tucking Savannah in to bed, and she started talking about Jesus. And I was like, well, where did you hear about him? She's like, well, around YouTube. You start to go, okay, well, he's all around me. And that's kind of what brought me in several conversations at work. I kind of told him how I felt about church because of sort of my experience with church in the past. He told me about City Life, and he's like, you should check this place out. One of my biggest issues with church is I kind of saw it as a business. Where it's just to make money and power and control and all those types of things. And so when I come to City Life and I see that the money's being stewarded well, it was that switch that made me want to show up, come here. When times are bad, he's with you, and just giving it to him, what a wave of peace. I want to learn more. I want to know more about him. I want to maintain that personal relationship with him. My job here on earth is to bring a little bit of heaven to earth. That requires sacrifice, and it requires some time, and that requires all those types of things. But those are sacrifices I'm definitely willing to make. I'd never call Jesus Lord if I didn't mean it. I think the baptism is just sort of the next step and a commitment. It's kind of like signing a contract. The bad parts of me I'm cutting away, and I'm nailing it to the cross. I guess I'm hoping that I make my Father proud. Until he comes back or I get called home, I'm in.